Today is May 25th, 2020. So today is the 5th, 6th, and the 7th day. Today's the 7th day of the water fast. 7th day of the water fast. But anyways, I'm out here with my plant babies, and we'll talk about the water fast soon. Probably in the next video. But see that dryness there? Water evaporation. The rate of evaporation is great when there's no significant ground covering. Look how dry that is. See how dry that is? So without the lack of ground covering, you have to do irrigation. You're watering all the time. But you've seen those three, right? Those three fruit trees. Now take a look at the one on the forest floor. I haven't looked at it before I started this video, by the way. I just got home from work. And look at the difference in the color. See, there's moisture underneath the forest floor. I'm going to nickname this the forest floor. This part of the yard will mimic that this fall season when I collect more organic debris. I'm trying to get some landscapers to do it for me throughout the season that they're cutting. So I'm going to come out here and water these plants because water these trees because I haven't done that yet. When I put them in, it was supposed to rain and it didn't rain. So I'm going to go ahead and give them some water. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to water them pretty good. I haven't did a soil test on these, but I highly doubt it. And see, by me watering these right now, and I'll do this later when the sun is not out, I just feel kind of guilty that I didn't water these trees when I put them in. Because again, it was supposed to rain, then it didn't rain. So I'm going to do it now, kind of saturate it a little bit. I know you're supposed to water them when you plant, and I didn't do that again because it was supposed to rain, and it didn't rain. So I'm going to do it right now because we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but I'm not going to gamble. I'm not going to gamble. So I'm going to do it right now. And then since the sun is high and the rate of evaporation is high, I'm going to come out tonight and do the same thing. My neighbor's over there cutting his grass, so he has a nice looking carpet outside. And I don't believe in cutting grass anymore. I used to. I don't believe in that whole concept anymore. It looks good, but I'm not down with that anymore. So anyways, watering the tart cherry. No, this is the peach loring. I feel like I planted this in the wrong spot. And the reason why is because this tree's root is in the right below this tree. So I hope it doesn't become root bound. There was some space down underneath there that I did find, and I planted the tree there. So hopefully it doesn't get root stumped. I won't know. I think that's what you call it, root. You know what I mean, when the roots have nowhere to go. So hopefully that when the roots get really established, that they stretch far and wide. And yeah, so we'll see. But anyways, just kind of taking a little documentation of what I'm doing here. And you can see as I'm putting water on this, I'm going to have to really saturate this. For at least, I'm going to just give them a little bit of water. Saturate it a little bit, give them some water, because there's no underground irrigation here. I'm not going to need it after a while. You see how high the grass is getting? It's going to get even higher. And I'm going to plant some more ground cover just right on top of all this, like maybe a day before it rains. And then come August, I'll plant some winter grass and kind of thicken up the ground covering in this area and then put the organic matter on top of that, and then we'll have a nice established forest floor. My hose is stuck. Can't pull it. It's around a stump. So let me get this. I believe cutting grass just for aesthetic, to each his own, is cool. If that's what you want to do, you live in a neighborhood association or whatever the case may be. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I forgot I got to get the tree. See how it's leaning a little bit? See that? I'm going to get something to help him out. Help her out. Him, her. I don't know. I haven't gendered these trees yet, but since plants are a living species, I'm sure they're thirsty, just like you would be if I planted you. But anyways, you can see how high the grass is getting. There's a lot of weeds. I'm just going to organically do all of this. I'm not going to do any cutting. I'm not going to do any tilling. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to plant on top of this. I'm not going to put any toxic fertilizers or anything like that on these at all. And you can see I have these trees planted in full sun, like they call for. So they're well positioned like they're supposed to be. And even in the back of what I consider to be the rear of the property there, you can see full sun there as well. So it's going to be really cool to plant those chestnuts or hazelnut shrubs back there. That's going to be really cool. And you can see behind me the apple tree is planted where the organic matter is there, and it's getting full sun. I don't know if you can see that. It's getting full sun like it's supposed to. I mean, hours and hours of sun. So I just came out and basically just used my compass to make sure that the sun and how it arises and sets, and to make sure that the plants are where they're supposed to, the trees are where they're supposed to be. So, yeah, cool. But anyways, I think I blabbered enough, and I don't have any more inspiration when it comes to what I'm doing right here, other than water is essential, and we'll talk more about water in the videos to come. I mean, we all know how important water is, right? Alright, I think that's enough documentation for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Tony Delane. It's May 25th, 2020.